States of matter. The states of matter can be solid, liquid or gas. So the states of matter can be solid, can be liquid or gas depending upon the density and the space between the particles of matter. Children, now you will not be able to understand the term density. Okay, keep it aside for time being. In future I will tell you within a short time. But second one, space between the particles. This one I will make you to understand in this concept. Okay, see now. Solid state of matter. The matter in the solid state like wooden objects, plastic objects and steel objects. In solids, the particles are very tightly packed. Generally the particles are like this, they are very tightly packed. Particles are very tightly packed in the solids. There will be no gap in between the particles and cannot move. Even a particle cannot move. The particle doesn't have a chance to move. Such tight packing will be there in case of solids. This is why solid objects cannot change their shape by themselves. Themselves they cannot change their shape. They cannot change their shape. Solid will be as it is. Okay, so if this is pen, this will be like this only. Though you throw or you put aside whatsoever, it will not change its shape by themselves. A large force is applied on a solid object to change its shape. For any solid objects, we have to apply some sort of force. Otherwise, it will not change its shape. Its shape will be fixed. So, the solid objects will have fixed shape due to the particles are very close to, particles in the sense molecules or atoms. They are very close to each other. Liquid state of matter. Liquid objects are water, juice, milk, etc. This will be called as, they will be called as liquids. In liquids, particles are loosely packed. How in liquids the particles are packed? They are packed loosely. They will be far apart from each other. The particles will be far away from each other and can move. So since they are very free to each other, far away from each other, the particle, there is a chance for a particle to move. Okay, they can move. That is why the liquid objects can change their shape. How the liquid objects change their shape? Water takes the shape of a container. Suppose if you pour water in a bottle, the water will take the shape of bottle. Okay. So if you pour water in glass container, it will take the shape of glass. The shape of water is same as that of glass container. If you pour water in a bowl, if you take a bowl and pour the same water which is present in bottle to the bowl, water will take bowl shape. Okay, the water may take the shape of the bowl. Similarly, if you spill the water on the floor, the same water which is in the bowl, if you spill it, if you pour it on the floor, it will again change its shape. This is because the particles in the liquid objects are loosely packed and they can move freely. Particles are far apart from each other so that they can move freely. Next, gaseous state of matter. In gaseous objects, there are few gaseous objects like air, perfume, smoke, steam particles. Okay, these are all called as gaseous particles. They move as vapor. Okay, they move from one place to another place. So that is why perfume, if you put perfume, whole room will get smell. Means the particles are moving from one place to another place. Such a kind of particles are called gaseous particles or gaseous objects. They are very loosely packed. If one particle is here, another particle will be here and some other particle will be there. Even much more loosely than liquid. These gaseous particles are loosely packed, which are more loosely compared to liquid. Okay, solids are very tightly packed, liquids are somewhat loosely packed, these gases are very loosely packed. They can move very freely, so that is why the objects do not have any shape. That is why the gaseous objects doesn't have any shape. They have the shape of their container. What will be the shape of the gas? The shape of the container. Container shape should be itself, but we cannot see the gas. We should think that it has the shape of the container. That's all. What is the shape of an air in the room? Suppose in room the air will be present, we all know. Without air we cannot live, right? So what is the shape of the air? It is the same shape of that of room. In which shape the room is present, the shape of the air will be in that shape. What is the shape of the air in balloon? If you blow air in balloon, what is the shape of the balloon? It is same as that of the shape of the balloon. That is why the gaseous objects do not have any definite shape. They take the shape of their container. If it is in balloon, it will take balloon shape. If it is in gas cylinder, it will take gas cylinder shape. If it is in room, if you consider room, it is room shape of the room. They do not have any fixed volume. It doesn't have any fixed volume, as the particles are very loosely packed. Volume means occupied area, we call it as volume. Of course, water has some fixed volume. It will occupy some area, but it doesn't have any fixed volume. And they are very loosely packed and move freely. Now quiz time. So which state of matter has fixed shape? Okay children, I will give you 5 seconds time. Video pause karo and try yourself. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay, see now. Which state of matter has fixed shape? Matter, we are already discussing matter is of 3 types. One is solid, liquid and gas. So water is not a type of matter. So we can delete that option. We are having 3 types. Okay, states, only 3 states. So we can neglect water. Okay, water is not a state, water is a matter. Water is a form of matter, but it is not state of matter. So water is not the right option. Then we are having 3 options here. Which matter has fixed shape? Fixed shape, for fixed shape, the molecules should be very close to each other. In which one the molecules will be very close to each other? Solid. Which state of matter takes the shape of a container? Shape of container. Ice is not a state of matter, stone is not a state of matter, solid or liquid. The shape of container, in order to take the shape of container, it should flow. Particles should be far apart from each other. So solid is not the right option. Correct answer is liquid. Which state of matter spreads in all directions? Plastic is not option. Okay, solid is not option. In order to spread in all directions, the molecules should be very far away from each other. That is the gas, not liquid. Ice is an example of liquid, no. Gas, no. Vapor, no. Gas and vapor one and the same. Remember children, gas and vapor are one and the same. Okay, same state, vapor state or gas state. Here, ice is solid state. Next, steam is an example of that. Steam, gas, vapor, one and the same. So steam is not solid, not liquid, not metal, and it is a gas. So gas can be said as gas, vapor, steam, all are. Steam is the form of gas and vapor is also a form of gas. So those 3 are same. Right. Next, fill in the blanks. A solid, see, I will give you time. I think you can easily answer first 3 questions, and 4th and 5th fill in the blank will be new to you. Of course, don't worry, we will learn in future classes. Okay, don't worry, up to now, up to your knowledge, you can easily solve first 3 questions by listening to the class, but 4th and 5th answer also I'll explain here, but in future you are going to get the things, then we will understand. Okay, right, see now. Okay, you try it yourself. All right, see now. A solid has fixed dash and dash. Solid, in solid the particles are very close to each other. So solid has fixed shape and fixed volume. Solid has fixed shape and fixed volume. Next one. Liquid has fixed dash but not fixed. Liquid has fixed volume but it does not have fixed shape, because if we pour liquid, its shape changes. Okay, liquid has fixed volume, not fixed shape. Next one. Gases do not have both fixed shape and fixed volume. They doesn't have, because there the particles are very far away from each other. Do not have fixed shape and fixed volume. Fixed shape रहता है ना fixed volume रहता है. Right. These 2 are new questions. Okay, no problem. We will learn the things. Water changes into steam. See here, water is converting into steam. Steam means vapor. I already told you. Steam, vapor, gas, one and the same, right? When it is heated, when water gets converted into steam, when it gets heated, right? See, water, if you keep water on the stove and switch on the stove, after some time you are going to get vapors from water, right? That is called water vapor. There what is happening? The liquid water is converting into gas or vapor or steam. Okay, so this conversion, water changing into steam, is called vaporization. Of course, this may be new concept, but the term is old one, vapor. How we are going to get vapor? When water is getting heated, it should be heated up to 100 degrees centigrade. See children here, up to 100 degrees centigrade, if you boil water, the water will be in the liquid state only. When once water reaches the temperature of 100 degrees centigrade, it will start converting from liquid into vapor. That temperature will not increase after 100. What happens? The state is going to be converted from which to which? From liquid to vapor. We will all learn this concept in future, right? In the next coming classes. It's okay. Water changes into ice. Here liquid is getting converting into solid. In such situation, this is called what? This is called as melting. This is called as freezing. Freezing. See, we are going to keep water in the fridge, रेफ्रिजरेटर और डी फ्रिज भी कहते हैं. डी फ्रिज में रखते हैं, एक ग्लास में पानी लेके डी फ्रिज में रखते हैं. आफ्टर 2 hours 3 hours, what we can see, the glass has in the glass we will have ice. That is called freezing. Or when it is cooled water in the and it is converted into ice, this is called what? Freezing. We will learn all these concepts in future, right? The next one is true or false. See now, solid can be poured. What is here? Solid can be poured. When you pour, what we are going to pour? We are going to pour water. Is water is a solid? No, it is a liquid. Ice can throw. A stone can be thrown because it is having fixed shape and fixed volume. Solid is having fixed shape and fixed volume, so we cannot pour it. This is false. Next, liquids can flow. Yes, Obviously, when you pour water, what happens? It will spread, right? Liquids can flow. It is true. Gases can be seen easily. Can you see gas? Can you see air? No, it is wrong answer. False. A balloon is filled with gas. Yes, true. Obviously, in order to spread the balloon, there should be, we are going to blow it. If you blow, what will go inside? Air. Air is a gas. So it is true. Milk is a liquid. Yes, absolutely true. The thing which is kept in a container, and if you bend the container, the liquid will be flown from one place to another place. Flowed from one place to another place. That is called liquid. It will flow. Milk will flow. Children, we are having next new type of question today. Till now we have not done this such type of question. This is the new kind of question, that is match the following. You have to match the left hand side with the right hand side. We shall try to do. What is that? Item. What are the items here? Stone is one of the item, water is the item, air is the item, ice is the item. Here in the right hand side we have states of matter. Gaseous state, solid, liquid and solid. Solid is not an item and ice is not state of matter. Remember that. Ice, stone, water, air are called items or objects. Okay. Objects and states, and objects will be in different states of matter. We will match them. Stone. What is stone here? It is solid. So stone should be solid. Alright, next water. Water is a liquid. We have already studied, right? Air is a gas. And ice is a solid. Likewise, you have to match it, right? This is called match the following. It is new to you up to now. From day by day, it will become old, right? Children, we have short answer questions now. So questioning pattern has been changed again. Short answer questions. We have 6 questions. You yourself try to answer, because when you listen carefully the lesson, you can answer these questions also. There is no need to worry. Just read the question carefully and try to answer yourself. If not, we shall answer. Take time. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Right. See, name the 3 states of matter. Answer for it. We have learned the 3 states of matter. What are those? Solid, liquid, gas. See children, gas is also called as vapor, steam. All are the forms of gas. Okay, don't get confused. Gas, vapor, steam. All are the forms of gas. Vapor is also gaseous state, steam is also gaseous state. Liquid. Give 2 examples of solid. Solids को examples देना now. Okay, you should give example to solid. Solid means which does not flow, which have fixed shape. I have in my hand, this is solid. What is this? Pen. What is this? Whiteboard is a solid. They have asked 2 things. You can write chair, washing machine, fridge, TV, so everything. Okay, having bottle, fixed shape is called solid. Next one, give 2 examples of liquids. Liquids means when you pour, it should flow. What are those? Water, milk, oil, etc. You can write few of your own liquids. Give 2 examples of gases. Air is a gas. Water vapor is a gas. We are having perfume. Perfume is a gas. Okay. So likewise, you are having most. Camphor, if you heat camphor, it will become gas. Right? And incandescent, what is that? Sticks, agarbatti. Agarbatti, if you match the agarbatti, if you lighten the agarbatti, you will get smoke or gas. What happens when water is heated? See here carefully. When water is heated, what happens? It will convert into vapor. When water is heated, it gets converted into vapor. It gets converted into vapor. Alright, what happens to the water when it is cooled? We have normal water. When you keep it in deep fridge, what happens? It becomes ice. When we cool water, it gets converted into ice. Likewise, you have to answer those questions. Today's moral of the day, children: never cheat. Fair play makes you a true winner. Means we should not cheat in our life. We should not, you people, small kids, you try to cheat your parents by telling lies. Don't do like that. And you should be fair play, Nijaiti in Telugu, Gora in Hindi. So that makes you a true winner. Okay, be like that. Good. Bye.